I am Kavita, Assistant Professor in the Department of ECE, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, I am going to explain what is a dipole antenna, what are the types of dipole antenna and a half-wave dipole antenna. A dipole antenna consists of two conductive elements like wires and rods or two wires, where the feeder at the center and the radiating sections of the antenna are on either side as shown in the figure. The metal wire length is half of the highest wavelength, that is lambda by 2, within free space at the frequency of operation. Usually the dipole antenna is fit at the center so as to transmit and receive RF energy. Types of dipole antenna. Dipole antenna is classified based on the length of the electric dipole and its orientation. There are four types of dipole antenna: half-wave dipole, quarter-wave dipole, folded dipole and dual dipole antenna. Half-wave dipole antenna is an antenna having a length equal to half the wavelength at the frequency of operation. When the total length of the dipole is 1/4 of the wavelength at operating frequency, then it is known as quarter-wave dipole antenna. A folded dipole antenna is formed by combining two half-wave dipole antennas in parallel orientation. Dual dipoles are the antennas that are formed by the combination of two dipoles and thus needs very large space. Half-wave dipole antenna, we know that half-wave dipole antenna consists of the wavelength lambda by 2. The excitation to the half-wave dipole is provided at the center, so we can say that the feeding to the dipole is present at a quarter wavelength point as shown in the figure. The external excitation to the antenna is provided at the center, where the current is maximum and voltage is minimum. Due to this, there is a minimal impedance to the feeder by the antenna. For the positive half of the input sinusoidal signal, when the amplitude is maximum, then the charge carriers inside the conductor gets attracted towards the positive applied potential as shown in figure 1. As against, when the negative half of the sinusoidal signal is provided, then the charges present in the conductor experience repulsion as shown in the figure 2. So, every time with the change in polarity of the applied signal, there is a change in the direction of flow of electrons inside the conducting material. Hence, the back and forth movement of the electrons from an end to another causes it to get charged either positively or negatively. This cumulative action of the electrons leads to generate current, and the field is radiated from the half-wave dipole. The radiation pattern of half-wave dipole antenna: as this antenna is a center fed, so the maximum current offers maximum radiation in the plane which is in perpendicular direction. The radiation pattern of half-wave dipole antenna is omnidirectional. It is shown in the figure. Advantages of half-wave dipole antenna. Half-wave dipole antennas do not show sensitivity to the input impedance. The length of the antenna is appropriate for free space characteristics with the operating frequency. The antenna is not bulky and cost efficient. The input impedance of the dipole antenna properly matches with the impedance of the transmission line, so that it can reduce the losses. Thank you.